Welcome back to 2M2X, 2-minute videos on innovation and transformation, sponsored by Informulate. In the previous episode, we talked about the natural limits of AI as it exists today. So now let's talk about the real magic, the techniques that help us go beyond those limits. But first, let's acknowledge that every business case is different, and the combination of tools you want to deploy are unique to those use cases. Because Gen AI is now so accessible, there are several snake oil salesmen out there claiming to be AI experts. And as we know, when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Low-end providers will attempt to build production systems using Replit or Bolt. They will attempt to shove massive amounts of documents into a repository and expect that the techniques that work for dozens of megs will work the same for dozens of gigs. They will write basic prompts and expect it to handle complex situations. They will design poor user experiences that place too much cognitive load on the user. We don't want to do that. Just like best practices exist for a reason in software engineering, like object-oriented principles, separation of concerns, normalization and denormalization, there are best practices for AI architecture. And there's a lot of tools and techniques and frameworks that you can deploy to do that. Knowing when and how to use RAG versus graph RAG, MCP, private LLMs, human-in-the-loop, agentic architecture, automated evals, streaming voice versus text-to-speech, prompt engineering, supervised versus unsupervised learning, is where experience and best practices really come together. Feel free to Google those keywords since we can't cover everything on this video. But that knowledge is what takes an app from an exciting demo to a real-world solution. Want to learn how? Drop us a line, and I will see you next week.